we get into. Some more. About that money, get residuals. Some more.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes. They go.
Ooh la la, ah wee wee.
Ooh la la.
Ah wee wee.
Ooh la la.
Ah wee wee. Ooh la la, ah wee wee. Ooh la la, ah wee wee.
Ooh
La la, ah wee wee. Ooh la la, ah wee wee.
Ooh la la. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like where the bread. What it do, YouTube? You now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back in here one more again. If it's your first time, then come on in. Don't make it your last. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time, then you know how we do. You know how we start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And we is in the end game. And the sun is still up. So we still fasting. We got about another hour and a half. It's 6:33 to be exact. About to go outside, you know what I mean, with the fellas, get a couple of sets in. But before we do that, let's get into it. You see the thumbnail. Kodak Black. Kodak Black. Kodak Black. Bill Caprice. Right? Pleaded guilty to a lesser charge for the case that he caught in 2016, the rape case with the girl, the teenage girl out there in South Carolina or wherever it was. So he pleaded guilty like 2 days ago, I believe. And while I was looking up the story and all that, I found it interesting that the lawyer for his case was one of the celebrities on a Celebrity Apprentice with Donald Trump, the ex-president. So I found that like, and you got pardoned by Trump. So he copped out to a lesser charge. And in all full disclosure, y'all know I'm not an angel. And yeah, I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. Yeah, I copped out too. I took cases to trial and I copped out. You know what I'm saying? A few times. Sometimes you just got to know when to fold and know when to hold. You know what I mean? And you know, when you cop out, it's really in a lot of the black and brown communities, but you're black. Yeah, a lot of times that you see, you know, men and women, you know, cop out because they don't have the resources, they don't have the lawyers, they're ignorant to the law. It's like, damn, you know, I got felonies already or I got priors. If I take this case to trial and I blow, then I'm definitely going to get handled and they're going to handle me dirty. They're going to do me filthy. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what it's like to lose? Yeah, like, I hope they remember you with this L on the back and now you out of here. Up north, Jack Mack, Stinger, out of here. Like, you know what I mean? In the yard with the sweatsuit, out of here. It's like, so it's like, should I take this thing to trial or should I just cop out to the lesser plea, go up north, hold it down, and then get back to the get back? A lot of people thinking is of this mindset. And I'm no exception. Like I said, I done copped out. And I also went to trial as well. Because just certain things I'm not copping out to. And this is one of them. I'm not copping out to no rape if I didn't rape nobody. I'm not copping out to no lesser charge of sexual assault, sexual harassment. My name is not going to be included in none of that. Like, we're going to go to trial and we're going to see what the judge got to say, and that's going to be that. Because one, I'm not the type of person that's going to do anything like that. You know what I mean? There's no Molly's in her champagne and she ain't even know it. And I took her home and I enjoyed that and she ain't even know it. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? For those that's like that, you know, you'll have your day when it comes. You know what I mean? Karma swings back around. But he I ain't got to pay no money and, you know, I ain't got to register as a sex offender. And I'm not gonna say I don't think he should be happy that he, you know what I mean, that he, I guess, beat the case, not in the court of law where it's expelled completely off his record. He got to do probation. He got to do community service. I think he got to do like a media blitz outlet or whatever. But it's like, doggy, where they do that at? Like, you know what I mean? This chick says you done bit her on the face, bit her on the breast. You pretty much raped her. That's what she's saying. And for you to cop out and take a lesser charge, I don't know about that. Like, we seen Tupac, we seen Mike Tyson and Robin Gibb. Like, we know that women, that's the trump card. It's like, even if they gave consent, they could still swing back and be like, oh, nah, I didn't consent to this. And, you know what I mean? We see videos now where we seen women, where they didn't know they was being videotaped, punch themselves in the face, smash themselves in the wall, and then say, oh, he hit me, domestic violence. And that's like that's a playbook. You know what I mean? That's a go-to playbook. Like, you know what I'm saying? Chicken dinners, like, yeah, this is a playbook that's been running for a while now. And unfortunately, a lot of brothers, good brothers, do get caught up, you know what I mean? Or even if they scumbags in some other situations, in that particular situation, they didn't do what was accused of them yet, and still they got accused of it. So I'm just like, like, you get pardoned, then the lawyers trump people, well, not as peoples, but you on the show, and he got money. Like, I got money. Like 50 Cent said, I got money. You gonna roll the dice with me? Like, yeah, position of power. I'm just not really feeling it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, again, for me personally, and even with felonies on my back, if that happens today or tomorrow, like, I'm going to trap. Like, yeah, I'm going to go down with the shit, because I'm not copping out to no sexual assault, no sexual harassment. Like, I'm not going to be included. One, I'm not going to put myself in that position. I don't think I got to do that. You know what I'm saying? But not to say that it can't happen. I mean, God forbid one day, you know, I get the super huge bag, and then, you know, women want to come after the kid. Like, yeah, I was having drinks with Lee and, you know, XYZ and all that. It could happen, because it could happen to anybody in any borough. They got my brain on, you know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Swift Don P, you know what I mean? That's a line from him. But it's like, it's an old case, so, you know, it's kind of like, it's 5 years old, damn near, so you can forget about it. But you in a hotel room with I'm not gonna say a minor, I'm gonna say a teenager, but it's like, still gotta look with the side eye. You got too much money, bro. You can't be like, you know what I mean, the general manager of the Mets and this other bozo dude. Like, what y'all doing? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to judge you on your looks and all. I'm sure some women find you, you know, desirable. You know what I mean? Even if it's to get the bag. But go get one of them Instagram models. Go get one of them, you know what I mean, fans only. Like, you should never be put in a position where you got to be, you know what I mean, in a situation like this, in my opinion, if you got a couple dollars. Like, there's too many sites. There's too many available women for that's with the, you know what I mean, with the shits. There's too many of them for you to have to rape and drug and do all that. You know what I mean? So I'm looking with the side eye. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how he going to be, you know, received, but we know, like, if he was somebody else, and, you know what I mean? Like, sponsors would be taken away. The Nike deals and all that get taken. Like, when there's certain people, they distance themselves before you even proven guilty. Look at Deshaun Watson. Like, Nike done fell back, Beats by Dre, even though he sold the company and all that. It's like people pull out quick because they don't want to be associated with anything that can stain and damage the reputation of the brand. You know what I mean? Like in American Gangster, when Denzel was like, yeah, it's like you know, Pepsi. You know what I mean? And Kellogg's and General Mills and all. These is name brand companies. You know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta cut it and water it down. Like, you know that where Fruity Pebbles come from. You know where Cocoa Puffs, you know what I mean? Like, you get it. Pepsi is a brand. They don't gotta water it down now. They don't gotta do anything. You know, oh, Pepsi? Oh, all right, Coke? Yeah. So the thing is, when these big companies and these corporations and these billions of dollars that they have, they don't want to be associated with that. So even if a little smidget of something bad comes out, it's like, oh, well, we falling back. The woke culture, like, yeah, we falling back. You say certain things on the airways, the Stephen A's and all that, or just whoever, yeah, you got to walk comments and all that back because people don't want to be associated. But in our community, the black community, but your black hip hop and all that, yeah, like, Nobody gonna shun him. Nobody gonna look with the side eye. His music's still gonna be playing on those radio streets and these internet airways, like, and we gonna be rocking to him and all that. You know what I mean? I wasn't a real big fan. I like the song he did, I think, well, who it was with A Boogie, or I think it was A Boogie. He got maybe like 1 or 2 songs where he's featured, you know what I mean? But I can't really say, and it's no hate because of the case and all that. It's just that certain rappers, it's not that feeling, like, I don't get that feeling with certain artists. I may, rock with a certain song or two or whatever, but I just can't really get into it, you know what I mean? And he's hard to understand anyway, you know what I mean? Talk like he got, cookies and shit in his mouth and like he's on drugs. So, you know what I mean? I just can't really get with it. That's just a personal level. But he copped out to the lesser charge, and it is what it is. No jail time. This case probably get pushed right under, like, you probably won't even really hear about it like that. But, I got wind of it. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? I didn't even know about it from 2000. I didn't hear about it, you know what I'm saying? But I hear about that he copped out. And again, as a person that been inside the, the system, and copped out and took it to trial, shook them dice, and, like, yeah, you got to prove that I did this. That's something that you definitely got to prove that Lee did. Rape? Yeah, you got to prove that. And even if you can't prove it, I'm not copping out to nothing lesser. Like, I'm not doing that, whether it's probation or not. You know what I mean? Like, because his thing is he don't got to pay no bread as of yet. We don't know what might come down, you know what I mean? A civil case or whatever, we don't know. But I'm not copping out to that. Even if I got to just get probation, even if I don't have to sign as a sex offender, just as a man, like, I don't want that associated with me enough to take it to trial and have them find me guilty if that's what it is. Like, prove it. Show me. You know what I mean? And I just have to live with that. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.